Hello YouTube, this is a special update. This is the 1-year anniversary of my Reef tank. I set it up in May of 2019. In this video you'll see some before and after shots of the corals. Let's go ahead and start with some of the parameters of the tank. Alkalinity right now is running at 8.2, calcium is at 430, magnesium is at 1450, a little high but we'll deal with that, and phosphates are at 0.01. As we've seen in the beginning of the video, the Walt Disney was a 3/4 inch frag, and now over the 5 months time I've had it, it's changed its color and it's grown quite a bit. I'm really impressed with the growth of this coral. I have another Walt Disney frag in my tank that's 3/4 inches in size, and I picked it up about 7-8 months ago from a fellow reefer here in Jacksonville, Florida. But that coral, that frag in particular, has not grown a bit or colored up at all. So kind of goes to show you, you pick up a coral from a different colony, it could grow differently than, even if it's the same type of coral. Now that the year has passed by, I've had a chance to reflect and see what, the positives and what the negatives were in the year that's passed. I would say one of my biggest disappointments was with the blue Maximus clams. I had about 4 of them, very beautiful clams, and they all passed away. Even a Dursa clam I had for about 2 years. I think, I've always been a big believer in, with clams, you need to put them in a mature tank for them to survive. That's my opinion. But the last blue clam I added wasn't the best in color, but that clam is still alive and it's actually grown quite a bit. The positive things this past year, the biggest one I can think of was the addition of a calcium reactor. That's made a big difference in my tank, as far as color, growth. As you see here in the video, these corals, some of them have only been in the tank 6 months. They weren't added right in the beginning, and you can see the growth. They all were small frags, and so yeah, the calcium reactor was the biggest positive impact this past year. Some may ask, as far as what's my favorite fish or corals in the tank right now, I would say for corals, I'll go ahead and name 2 of them, maybe 3, but the PC Rainbow is, I think, my top favorite. I do have 3 pieces of it in the tank, and as you see in the video, they're doing well. The second one would be the Walt Disney, just because the colors and the polyp extension on that piece is beautiful. And then the third one, I recently added a home wrecker. It's a small piece right now. Eventually it'll grow out and I'll probably take the top first place for me. We'll see how it goes. And then as far as fish, don't have too many fish right now, and I don't plan to put maybe 1 or 2 more in there. But the Flame Angel's always been a favorite of mine. And right behind that, I've always kept the yellow tang. So yeah, that's my favorites list. I'll go ahead and finish the video with the hardware I have ran this past year to keep my tank up and running. So pretty much what I have is a sump, a protein skimmer, and a calcium reactor. I do have some filter socks. I don't run any other type of reactors, no carbon reactors, GFO reactors, none of that stuff. I do supplement my ATO with kalkwasser. And that's pretty much it. I'm trying to keep it simple, and this formula seems to be doing well so far. I hope you all enjoyed this update with the 1-year anniversary of my Reef tank. I appreciate all my subscribers, and if anybody has any questions or comments, leave them below as always. Appreciate it, and please enjoy the rest of the video.